what part of his game is standing out to you over this recent stretch?
I think there are two layers to it. Number one, if you play a poor defensive team, and the Knicks have seen a handful of those in the last 2 weeks, he shreds it. They run continuity to set the ball up in his hands, get to the paint, and whether he's going to score or create a lot more assists, 6.5 on the week is great. He's just going to shred that. And then quickly when he comes in, if you don't have a good defensive plan for him, he's going to shred it and get it into the paint. And then the Knicks are just going to get all kinds of shots. The one shot that he continues to make, Brunson, over and over and over again, whether he's in isolation or whether he gets a pick and roll to get there, inside to out to that right arc spot. And it's just beautiful to watch. Like, he makes those so easy. It's like he's shooting a layup or a free throw. The net doesn't even move. And he's just on fire from that exact spot. It seems like because he's lefty going to right. A lot of guys shoot better going the other way. He's in such a great rhythm that way. And the one thing I really liked, he got a key assist to Randall in that Atlanta game late. And that's something that I think he can do a little bit more of because he garners a lot of attention.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, don't take Jalen Brunson for granted, I think is what I would say, just because we've seen him play at this level for a year and change now. But that doesn't mean that you can kind of look past it. It is special what he's doing. He plays such an important role on this team. We could talk about the future. We could talk about what's gone wrong in the past. But the Knicks certainly got this signing right in Jalen Brunson. And CP, when you look at his past week when he won Eastern Conference Player of the Week, was there a game that stood out to you? Was there a sequence that stood out to you where you said, wow, he is playing really well right now?
Yeah, he's been great during that stretch, and he's certainly back after having a slow start to the season where it just seemed like he just wasn't really hitting the shots that he would normally make. But I would have to say the most recent win against Charlotte, 32.7 assists, shot 57% from the field and 50 from three. He was just electric. And the way that he's able to just step into those three-point shots, whether it's in isolation or off of some of the double pick and rolls that the Knicks are setting for him, Jalen Brunson is back, no question about it. And as Brendan said, I love that two-man game that he had with Julius Randle, especially in Atlanta, where he found Julius Randle cutting down the middle. Jalen Brunson running baseline, found Julius Randle for an important score. I'd like to see those two guys playing off of each other a little bit more. Like, we just talked about Julius Randle's inefficiency, even though he's playing better. I'm wondering if a two-man game with Brunson and Randle, them playing off of each other, does that get Randle some more shots in rhythm, and then maybe that gets him going as the game progresses?